So what's up guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'll be making my prediction breakdown and maybe some betting tips for the next upcoming fight from the UFC. I know I took a bit longer than I usually do because the fight is tomorrow, but better today than never. So yeah, let's go. One of the things that I want to talk first, this fight is in China, which is a really big surprise for me. I actually didn't know, I'm just looking at it now. It's in Macau, China, Galaxy Arena. It looks like a pretty cool place to have a fight night. The main event, it's crazy. I gotta be honest, I really like this fight. Petr Yan against Deiveson Figueiredo. Two of the most entertaining fighters for me, especially when you consider they are in the lower weight classes. The rest of the card, it's absolute dog shit. I have to be honest. We have women's fight, then we have probably a Chinese guy, another Chinese guy, another Chinese guy. Then we have Carlos Ulberg, that's a pretty good fight. Volkan Oedzemir against Carlos Ulberg, and the rest is absolutely nobodies. Yeah, understandable because they are from the place, probably from China, maybe someone from the Asia, not China, but I don't want to make assumptions because I actually don't know most of the people on this card. If I had to rate it absolute dog shit, we have Volkan Oezdemir against Carlos Ulberg, we have Tavatarici against Yan, but honestly, I don't care about those fights. But the main event, Petr Yan against Deiveson Figueiredo, that's what I came here to talk about. I want to make my prediction first, then I'll tell you why I have that prediction and make a little bit of a breakdown. And if I think there's some money to be made, I'll tell you some betting tips, which I don't think there will be, and I explain you why after. Okay, so I'll start with my prediction. I'm going with Petr Yan by TKO on the 4th round. And that can be controversial, but I'll explain you why. First, let me just jump into the fighters page and tell you how their recent form is, how old they are, etc. So Petr Yan, I'm going to his Sherdog. This guy is 31 years old. He's got 17 wins, 5 losses, 7 KOs, 1 submission, 9 decisions. Losses, everything by decision, 1 no contest against Aljamain Sterling. Everyone knows that. His recent form, it's not good. That's why some people are betting on Deiveson Figueiredo, in my opinion, because if it wasn't for his recent fights, everyone will be putting money on Petr Yan. But we have to consider everything, and these last 5 fights was a win against Corey Sandhagen, amazing. A loss against Aljamain Sterling, a loss against Sean O'Malley, 2 split decisions, by the way, that's important to consider, and a loss against Merab Dvalishvili, which honestly it was a complete domination by Merab. After, he managed to come back 1 year later and won against Song Yadong. Beautiful fight, beautiful win. It just showed the quality of Petr Yan. Now, 5 fights, 3 losses. However, 2 were split decisions, and also we have to consider the fighters he's fighting. Aljamain Sterling champion, Sean O'Malley champion, Merab Dvalishvili champion. So, I'm not saying that you can lose if someone's the champion, I'm just saying that you have to consider that. Because when you jump to Deiveson Figueiredo, the guy is 36 years old, almost 37, he's got 24 wins, 3 losses. He's got 9 knockouts, 9 submissions, 6 decisions, super balanced guy. His losses also balanced, 1 KO, 1 submission, 1 decision. He also got 1 draw, I don't think that really matters. When I look at his recent form, he's got 5 fights and he's got 4 wins, so pretty amazing record. But that's when we have to consider the names, because he fought the last 3 times at bantamweight. Before that it was a flyweight. He lost to Brandon Moreno, then he won against Brandon Moreno, then he lost against Brandon Moreno. So Brandon Moreno showed he's the better fighter at 155, 125, I'm sorry. Deiveson decided to move up the weight. Now we fought Rob Font, Cody Garbrandt and Marlon Vera. Good names, not champion names, and he won easily. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now, how do I see the fight playing out? Honestly, bro, I think when you look at the recent form, obviously you go with Deiveson Figueiredo, but forget about that. Just think about the fighter. When I put Petr Yan in my mind, when I put Deiveson Figueiredo in my mind, 9 out of 10 fights, Petr Yan is just faster, stronger, quicker, more skilled, honestly, striking. I think Petr Yan, if he doesn't have the best striking in the UFC, it's close. At least in the bantamweight division, man, it's crazy. So yeah, how I see the fight playing out. I think the first round I predict it to be calm. Honestly, I predict the first round to be calm. But then second round, third round, fourth round, the pressure will be on, and I think it's just this can backlash on me, but I think Petr Yan is just way more skilled than Deiveson Figueiredo, and I really like Deiveson Figueiredo. I'm sorry, but Petr Yan is one of my favorite fighters in terms of skill wise. I think he can beat anybody. I think he can be champion if he wanted to. Obviously he wants to, but you understand my point. Merab really put some doubts in my mind, but I'm thinking that Petr Yan is on his revenge arc, on the redemption winter arc, redemption arc, yeah, whatever. And I just think that he will manage to put volume on Deiveson Figueiredo, will manage to hurt him. I don't think Deiveson can submit Petr Yan, because Petr Yan in wrestling is just top notch. So yeah, my prediction is that Petr Yan will put the pressure. Pretty good fight, honestly. I predict a good fight, but I think there will be a point where Deiveson Figueiredo is just too much hurt, and the doctor will stop. The doctor, not sorry, the referee will stop the fight. I don't think he'll be sleeping, but I think there will be a TKO. Yeah, I'll check the odds, see if there's some money to be made. If there is, I'll talk to you about it. If there isn't, I'll just say my goodbyes, but give me a minute. Okay guys, I was checking the odds. I'll not tell you which betting house I'm using because I'm not sponsored, at least yet. But it's definitely not worth it to put money on Petr Yan if you think he's the guy winning. And it's definitely worth it to put money on Deiveson if you think he's winning, because it's right now 3.5. So which means if you put $1, you get 3.5, I'm sorry. Petr Yan, if you put $1, you just get 30 cents profit. So it's really not worth it for me. That's not the kind of betting I like to do, especially because I know Deiveson has a big chance. I'm not saying it's like, oh, this is Israel Adesanya against a guy that just came into the UFC. It's impossible for the guy to win. No, this is a really good fight. I'm not putting money on this kind of odds. However, I do not think this fight will go to the distance. I think they have to put... This is the fight that will make them like... fuck, I forgot the name in English, but it's like... they will be the star, you know? Whoever wins this, yeah, this guy can be on the road to the champion. So I'm saying there's good money to be made on under 0.45... So I'm saying there's good money to be made on under 4... Damn. So I'm saying there's good money to be made on under 4.5, which if you put $1, you get 217. So for me, that's probably the bet I'll be making, because I believe Petr Yan can finish him in the 4th round. If it's Deiveson Figueiredo, I still make money. It just can't go to the distance. So yeah, that's my breakdown, prediction, and some betting tips. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Please leave a like, it really helps me. I'm trying to reach the 4,000 watch hours. You understand why. And yeah, that's it. See you.